Life is a whirlwind, constantly pulling us in different directions. Every day brings new challenges, unexpected obstacles, and unforeseen difficulties that test our patience and resolve. Our modern world, with its relentless pace and constant demands, only amplifies these pressures, making it harder to find moments of peace. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to let stress take control, and to lose our composure when things go awry. The weight of expectations can be crushing. But what if there was a better way? A way to maintain our inner peace amidst the chaos? What if instead of being tossed and turned by life's storms, we could navigate them with a sense of calm and clarity, like a lighthouse standing firm against the waves? This is where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy remarkably relevant to our times, comes in. It offers timeless wisdom for our modern struggles. Stoicism offers a framework for living a more fulfilling and resilient life, teaching us to find joy and contentment in the present moment. It teaches us to focus on what we can control, accept what we cannot, and to let go of unnecessary worries. And respond to challenges with reason and virtue rather than with panic or frustration. In essence, Stoicism equips us with the mental tools to remain calm amidst the chaos, to find strength within, and to cultivate a sense of inner tranquility, and to face adversity with courage and grace, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. This essay will delve into the core principles of Stoicism, exploring its teachings and how they can be applied in our modern lives. Exploring how they can be applied in our modern lives to cultivate inner peace and navigate life's inevitable storms with resilience and clarity, ultimately leading to a more balanced and harmonious existence. Stoicism, as a profound and enduring philosophy, emerged in the bustling city of Athens in the 3rd century BC. It was founded by Zeno of Citium, who began teaching his ideas in the public spaces of the city. Unlike many philosophical schools of the time, Stoicism wasn't confined to ivory towers or reserved for the elite. Instead, it was accessible to everyone, from the common man to the highest echelons of society. It was a philosophy of action and practical wisdom, embraced by people from all walks of life. This included emperors, soldiers, senators, and ordinary citizens who found its teachings applicable to their daily lives. Among the most prominent Stoics were Epictetus, a former slave who became a renowned teacher, whose teachings emphasized the importance of inner freedom and resilience. Seneca, a playwright and advisor to Emperor Nero, who wrote extensively on the art of living and the importance of rationality and self-control. And Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who embodied Stoic principles in his leadership and reflections, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom in his personal writings known as the Meditations. Their writings and teachings have resonated through the centuries, offering timeless wisdom for living a more meaningful and fulfilling life. These texts continue to inspire and guide people in their pursuit of virtue and tranquility. But what exactly did these Stoics believe? What were the core tenets that guided their lives and thoughts? At the heart of Stoicism lies the conviction that virtue is the sole good. While external factors such as wealth, health, and reputation are indifferent, this means that true happiness comes from within, from living a life of virtue. This doesn't mean that Stoics are indifferent to these things, but rather that they don't attach their happiness or well-being to them. They believe that by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot, we can achieve a state of inner peace and resilience. Imagine a fortress, its walls representing your inner self, strong and unyielding, built to withstand any external force. Outside this fortress, a raging storm symbolizes the challenges and difficulties of life, the chaos and unpredictability that we all face. The Stoics believed that true strength and true peace resided in fortifying this inner fortress, in cultivating virtue and inner resilience. Virtue for the Stoics encompassed 4 cardinal virtues: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These virtues were the pillars of their philosophy. Wisdom meant living in accordance with reason, seeking understanding, and making sound judgments. It was about seeing the world clearly and making decisions based on knowledge and insight. Justice involved treating others fairly, acting with integrity, and upholding what is right. It was about ensuring that our actions contribute to the greater good. Courage wasn't just about physical bravery, it meant facing our fears, speaking our truth and standing up for what we believe in, even when it's difficult. Temperance for the Stoics meant moderation in all things, mastering our desires and finding balance in our lives. It was about self-control and discipline. By focusing on developing these virtues, the Stoics believed we build an unshakable inner strength, a resilience that allows us to weather any storm, no matter how fierce. External events may rage around us, but our inner fortress, our commitment to virtue, remains unshaken, providing us with a sanctuary of peace and stability. One of the most powerful tools Stoicism offers for remaining calm under pressure is the dichotomy of control. This principle encourages us to divide all that we encounter in life into two categories: things we can control and things we cannot. We can control our thoughts, our actions, our responses to external events. We cannot control the weather, the economy, the opinions of others, or the inevitable ups and downs of life. This might seem obvious, but how often do we find ourselves stressing over things outside our control? We worry about the future, dwell on the past, or get caught up in the opinions and judgments of others. The Stoics remind us that this is wasted energy. Negative visualization, a core Stoic practice, might seem counterintuitive at first. Why would we willingly conjure up negative thoughts and images? The Stoics, however, saw it as a powerful tool for cultivating gratitude, preparing for challenges, and appreciating what we have. Imagine, for instance, the possibility of losing your job, your home, or the love of your life. This isn't about dwelling in negativity, but about acknowledging the impermanence of all things. By contemplating potential setbacks, we not only prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for their possibility, but we also gain a deeper appreciation for what we have in the present moment. This practice helps us cultivate gratitude for the good things in our lives and reduces the shock and despair if those things were to change. A mindfulness and meditation, finding stillness within. In our fast-paced world, our minds are constantly bombarded with information, distractions, and demands on our attention. It's no wonder we find it difficult to stay calm and present. The Stoics recognize the importance of finding stillness within, of cultivating a quiet mind capable of observing our thoughts and emotions without judgment. Mindfulness and meditation are practices that can help us achieve this inner stillness. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment, whether we're eating, walking, talking, or simply breathing. Meditation, often practiced in a seated position with closed eyes, involves focusing on a single point, such as our breath, a mantra, or an image. These practices help us become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, allowing us to observe them without being swept away by them. Applying Stoicism in everyday life. Stoicism isn't just a set of abstract principles, it's a practical philosophy meant to be lived. Its wisdom can be applied to every aspect of our lives, from our relationships and careers to our personal challenges and triumphs. Imagine you're facing a difficult colleague at work. Instead of getting caught up in their negativity, apply the dichotomy of control. You can't control their behavior, but you can control your response. You can choose to respond with patience, understanding, and even compassion. Perhaps their behavior stems from their own struggles or insecurities. The Stoic response to setbacks. Setbacks, disappointments, and failures are an inevitable part of life. It's how we respond to these challenges that truly defines us. The Stoics believed in embracing what they called amor fati, a love of fate, an acceptance of all that life throws our way. This doesn't mean passively resigning ourselves to whatever happens, but rather recognizing that even in adversity, there lies opportunity for growth, learning, and resilience. When faced with a setback, the Stoics encourage us to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this challenge as an opportunity for growth? By accepting what we cannot control and focusing on our response, we transform setbacks into stepping stones on our path to growth and wisdom. Your journey to Stoic calm. Cultivating Stoic calm is a lifelong journey, not a destination. It's about showing up each day, practicing these principles, and striving to live in accordance with virtue, reason, and acceptance. Start by incorporating small Stoic practices into your daily routine. Practice mindfulness during your commute. Use the dichotomy of control when faced with a challenging situation. Reflect on your day and identify areas where you could have responded with more patience, understanding, or courage. Remember, the goal isn't to become emotionless or indifferent, but to develop an inner resilience that allows us to experience the full spectrum of human emotions, joy, sadness, anger, love, without being controlled by them. The wisdom of the Stoics offers us a path to navigating life's complexities with grace, courage, and a profound sense of inner peace. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Stoic Book. Like, share, and leave a comment.